You see, MultiVAC is one of my decent holding, and I've been covering this ecosystem for quite some time, being an early investor as well as a YouTuber. Very few YouTuber covering this topic. I have the right to know what's happening within the ecosystem. I'm a content creator. The main difference between me and the rest of the other YouTubers or whatever you want to call them, your gurus, is that I try to portray the right thing. Whatever it is, as it is, I try to put it out there without fabricating or twisting, and you get the point. Most moon boys, I call them moon boys, the ones always, whenever you try to talk real or be real or try to educate, they call them FUD. If you say anything against their bag, they'll try to put you down. Okay, they don't care. They're hopeless, insecure, sons of guns. That's all they are. All they care about is their money, what they're holding. As soon as you talk negative about negative, even if it's real, true, they freak out. They'll try to put you down, call it FUD, demonize you. So this crypto space, this regulation that's coming, is gonna be a game changer. Whether you like it or not, we can't do nothing about it. If you play with the game, I mean, you'll be fine. Those who has been messing around, scamming, they're the one who needs to fear. Because the regulation is gonna get them bad. And then again, right now, all they're trying to do is milk it as quick as possible before the regulation comes in so they can just exit. Some of them will exit, some of them won't be around. Some of the YouTubers you see right today, they probably won't be around for quite some time. I don't know if you have noticed that there's a lot of news going around based on a lot of big YouTubers that's going off or quitting because their fans are going against them. All of a sudden, they had a different point of view, and now they have built this moon boy characteristic, and their audience expects only 100 access, and now all of a sudden when they tell that they're about to sell bags or go bearish, the whole audience attacks them. I mean, come on. Is this what you have done all your years, providing content and giving knowledge, and now your own audience attacks you? Is this your audience? No. So if you follow me, if you're my subscriber, you need to know this, that I try to keep it real, and I don't need a million sheep. I need 1,000 goat. 1,000 goat greater than million sheep. That matters to me. Okay? So without beating around the bush, let's talk about MultiVAC and why I'm a little pissed today. By the way, I still hold MultiVAC. I'm not here to cause FUD, so-called FUD. You can do whatever you want to do with your bag. I'm holding. I'm not going to sell something in a bear market. It's a bear market. You want to call this a bull market where Bitcoin is sitting at $36,000? And MultiVAC, sure, probably the only one has a little bit of tiny green candle, while even Atom, the best ones, the top ones, the Luna, Atom, Secret, most of them lost value. And again, I'm not going to talk about the market right now, but I'm going to give you a quick point of view, right? What's happening. A few days ago, one of my subscribers asked me, "Hey Rebel, what are the other coins you hold beside MultiVAC, like other microcaps?" None at this moment, zero. I've moved most of my positions into some of these you have seen, right? Luna, Osmo, Atom. I've talked about Atom, Juno, and a couple of others. Even though if they're down, I'm staked and I have some plans. All right. Again, I'm not going to talk about any other coins. Let's skip to MultiVAC. So MultiVAC is the only microcap I'm holding. Being an early investor, being an early YouTuber, been covering this, is the only one I'm holding. They haven't done so much. They haven't done much though, to be honest, right? It's a brand new ecosystem. There's nothing much going on. And unfortunately, by the time they're trying to do stuff, staking rewards and whatnot, the market starts crashing. So we are in a bear market. Now, it's difficult to push out any kind of development or product or whatnot. And I'll tell you this, guys. The project that survives, the project that survives the bear market is the one that actually works behind the scene. They're developing something. Okay, if you're expecting, like, if you're giving excuses, you know what, we're gonna give a news when it's a bull market back again, then we're gonna attract customers and investors. That's manipulation. You're playing a dirty game. You don't believe in your skills. You don't believe in your project to pull in investors. You're trying to you're timing the market. That is wrong. I mean, sure, in crypto, it's not regulated. You can do so much of shit. That's exactly what's happening, right? I wanted to keep this PG-13, and I'm trying my best. All right, and let's keep it professional, because unapologetic rebel, again, he's sleeping. If he's back, it's gonna be nasty. And I feel like I've been really kind with MultiVAC, right? I don't get paid for creating all these 17 videos talking about them. I don't get paid. Matter of fact, I myself have invested quite a decent, and not only that, I bought a bunch of NFTs, which I mentioned yesterday, right? 26 minutes, I talked about MultiVAC, NFTs, ecosystem. What good can I do if the team themselves don't do some shit? You know, if they don't develop, if they don't provide a roadmap, if they don't take care of business, what can the content creators do? I mean, we can do to some extent. We're doing a favor. As a community, we want to stick together. I'm doing my part, and I suggest you all do your part, right? Instead of calling people out, oh, this is a FUD. No, education. Educate yourself. Imagine this. Imagine, I tell you, MultiVAC is going to be $10 in 10 years, or in 1 year, right? And it doesn't happen. I know it's not going to happen, but I just told you for the sake of it, because it's going to make you happy, going to make me cool, and everybody's going to subscribe to my channel. But what happens after 1 year, when it doesn't happen, people realize my reputation goes down the drain, and you know what? I create content that I'm proud of, okay? So that's out of the way. That's not happening. You get the point? I want to keep it realistic. Right now, the bear market, whatever, the whole global tension, looking at the price and all that, there's nothing going on. First of all, development, right? And let's get back to the main point, why I'm pissed. We have been all waiting for the roadmap, right? Sean comes out with this earlier on. Regarding roadmap, I've collected opinions from many people, but most opinions are NFT, swaps, stablecoins, bridges, things you have seen. So I suggest that you spread your imagination. If transaction costs are low, what are we possible to achieve that are not there yet? So hold on, what are you trying to ask? I don't understand. I really don't get it. And matter of fact, it's not only me. Oh yeah, look at this. 420 likes, exactly, it's 420. Keeping all the fun aside, right? We can have fun some other day. Not in a mood for fun right now. Sean, you gotta sort this out. First of all, remember the AMA they did? And I covered it too. I have a video, feel free to check it out. The AMA with Dr. Sean. Yes, it was an AMA of some sort, but it was scripted, right? If you bring Sean right now on whatever, do a live show with him on Twitter or some YouTube, right? If you do a live show and ask him questions, and then if he responds to that, probably will make sense. That's an AMA. But yeah, I get it. Communication problem. Mad Meerkats, one of my best picks. That's making me, like, you know, that's my hope in this bear market. Meerkats, Mad Meerkat, NFTs, skyrocketed. One of the projects everybody should follow and see what they're up to. You know why I'm telling you this? You don't have to ask them, beg them for roadmaps. They're just knocking it out. But okay, here's the deal, right? Check out the comments here. So basically, he's asking us, collected opinions from everybody, and we got NFTs and swaps and everything, right? Things so far. So what's next? Is this all we have right now? I mean, that's it? What's the deal? Am I supposed to tell him? You're supposed to tell him, like, what we want? Or is he supposed to give it to us? So, and here's the deal. Let's read some of the comments. We need to think big, not small. Complete audit, reveal. All valid points. All valid points. And then there are some other users who are afraid to say the truth because they hold a bag, you know, probably big bag, and they don't want any dumps. They're scared for the truth to come out. And, you know, I hate those kind of people, you know. Low lives. Always dependent on somebody else to pump their bags. Telegram is filled with those. Anyways, let's come back to this, right? And also the AMA I was talking about, when you pull somebody out there, straightforward question, I understand the communication, Mad Meerkats, I believe they're a non-US team. I also believe a lot of team members are from Singapore. Okay? Singapore, MTV team, I believe is Singapore, right? Chinese, it's okay. Again, I'm not going to touch on what they need to do. It's their job to fix things. Could you tell me what... Okay, this guy is probably being sarcastic. I don't care. So yeah, valid points. Also, Sean, real question. I know you have committed yourself to this project for the next 50 years, which is amazing. What happens if, God forbid, something happens to you? Okay, answers. That's why setting up the DAO, I believe. All right. Gaming in DeFi. Adding some information. All right. This, you know what? Hodl. Someone's providing responses. It's good. The team is not doing much, basically. Sean is not responding to it. Community is helping each other. That's amazing, you know. But what I hate this, if you're doing it the right way, basically, don't try to like bury good valid questions, because it's gonna hurt us at the end of the day. Probably like down the road, it's gonna bite our ass. It's gonna be nasty. So roadmap is useless at this point. Get the node client running. So there are a lot of concerns here. And out of nowhere, I don't know where he found this opinion collected. You gotta take all these opinions. I don't know where the opinion came from anyways, right? We need more transparency, like a verified account of circulating supply. I love your CO2. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm not gonna read every single one of them. More communication, more transparency, more marketing, new listing. Yeah, it's not gonna be, I get it. I'm not gonna answer these. I'm one of you people, right? Just a little bit rebellious, that's all. I like to extend on this. Time to challenge our imagination. I give the rest of the community that there should be a focus on delivering against the promises made, especially around nodes to fully decentralize MTV. Ask questions, guys. There's nothing wrong. If they deliver, if the community keeps pushing, don't harass people. Push them, because we are investors. We put money on the line. What are you guys doing about it? Just sitting in the corner and laughing? Oh, you know what? Let this guy create YouTube videos and he's gonna talk. No worries, man. He's gonna pump our backs. Dude, excuse me? You have no clue. You have no clue what's happening. All right. Let's keep it, let's tone down a little bit. All right? Sean. Yo, homie, please check this out. For real. There's a lot of concern here. I don't know where did you find the opinions. How about you take these opinions, compile them, like put them in a doc or whatever, answer, find them out. Because if we tell you what to do, then what's the point? I don't understand. Who's the CEO here? I don't get it. Why would Sean make a game? Games, let's go. All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna stop here, and the next thing concerns MultiVAC. What did you do? The main account, 59,000 followers. Think outside that box. Retweeted Sean's tweet and says think outside that box. Like, what do you mean by this? And yeah, they were criticized about using a rocket sign and this kind of garbage. And I'll show you some of the posts on Discord, filled with drama, which is totally understandable. I told you. And I had to just save 3 screenshots because I don't want to pull everything else. Just too much. But here's the thing, right? What do you mean by this? MTV community, as the ecosystem grows, also remember we still have 11% API for staking and 1% bonus, which is better than any bank in the world. I mean, I can keep my funds locked, staked for 7 days, like all, you know, you get the point. You can't withdraw for 7 days, that's fine. I'm keeping it locked, staked for 11%. I'm happy. And I'm going to keep going for years and years. But there's nothing going to happen if there's not, you know, no roadmap, no proper shit that comes out. Okay? By the way, I want to keep it raw today. Okay? Because if I don't, it doesn't make sense. This is my stuff. This is my way of analyzing certain things. And when I'm pissed, I'm not even close to being pissed though, honestly. And it doesn't mean I'm mad at Sean or I'm mad at MultiVAC when I'm about to sell MultiVAC. This is the last thing I'm going to do. We are just getting started. Okay? But it will only happen if they work. And they will only work if the community puts them to work. If you're just quiet about it and just sit in the corner and be like, you know what, Sean, Lord Sean, you know, just like people worship, like I still remember in the internet marketing world, the people who were running ads on Facebook. Lord Zuckerberg, please don't ban my account. It's just the same way you guys are worshiping shit. Just like people worshiping CZ. Oh, please, CZ, Lord, list my shit in your Binance shit exchange. I mean, dude, really? Why would you beg people for? If you can make it, this is the reason we do crypto. It's decentralized. It gives everyone a chance to make it. All same level, yo. Don't bow down to people for no reason. You're investing. We're all putting money in this game. Putting our reputation, putting our family, I don't know, savings on the line. Think about it. So sure, I'm holding this, I'm staking it, but at the end of the day, if my whole value keeps dropping and I'm staking, and inflation increases the price of every shit around, how do you expect me to like sell and take profit and buy anything? You get the point? So yeah, I mean, I don't get impressed. Anyways, I love MTV. Don't get me wrong. I'm just pissed. Just a little pissed. All right? So yeah, I don't dig this, and it's not only my stuff. I'm actually bringing the community point of view, which I'm going to show you in a second. They need to work on this. If you check out the comments, I bet you they're like, you might assume that, oh no, everyone's talking good. Yeah, sure, they are. But a lot of people are concerned. A lot of concerning questions, and you can check it out. Any mobile wallet's taking it, and etc., etc. Is a pledge equal to what? A waste of water. Yes, ecosystem is growing. There's a marketplace. He's right. There's a NFT marketplace coming up. And here's the thing. The only thing at this moment, I wouldn't say I regret getting into any NFTs or MultiVAC or any of that. I'm totally fine. I'm not putting extra cash and being like totally dependent. Guys, you should follow like whatever I talked about like previously about my other picks, the Cosmos Atom, the Terra Luna, and all that. I never said that I went all in on MultiVAC, but I have a decent position, and nobody wants to lose money. Oh my God, he's fighting his own bag. No, I'm not fighting my own bag, and I don't even care. Even if I have to lose $10,000 in a scam, so you know what? It's okay. I'll eat it up. But I'm not gonna like, spread false news and find a sucker to buy my bags, and no, that's not gonna happen. So understand where I'm coming from. You get the point? All right, rant over. Now let me show you. First of all, two things I wanted to mention quick before I show you the feedback from the community on Discord. Two things. By the way, I'm not gonna edit this. It's gonna be like 20 minutes. I'm gonna keep it like straight up. You see what you get. You see what you get. You get what you see. Yeah, exactly. All right. Two things. The only two things that I'm looking up to right now that'll make some sense for MultiVAC, and that is, first of all, I'm really excited about multiforms. Makes me happy. This is the only one that's decent. I don't mind holding, and I'm chill. I'm holding everything else. It's not a problem, but makes me feel good, not like a loser, by getting involved in certain. You get the point. This one, and second, I'm looking is Amaterasu. Just because they have a team, they worked on some shit before, and beside that, if you are a CEO and you tell me, hey, what are we possible to achieve that are not there yet? Alright guys, you know what? Tell him what are there. Games, metaverse, I don't know, just tell him. And once he provides an update and a roadmap, then I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Until then, don't expect an update anymore on MultiVAC. I'm gonna wait. There's so much other stuff I'm involved in, and I don't have to talk about something every single day just to build an audience filled with MultiVAC investors. Because next time when I say MultiVAC is gonna die, oh, let's leave him. How about you just leave me now when you know exactly what you're about to get? Simple. All right. Now let's get back to the comments. You ready? All right. We understand that he doesn't speak English as a native speaker, but in professional setting, it is normal to have people who can assist with this. Exactly my point. English is not my first language, okay? Simply immature and not impressing any new potential investors, or older ones such as myself. It's not professional though. People want to invest in a project they have faith in. It's always mistranslation and constant rocket ship emojis on their Twitter. Exactly what I just said. Also, no way to contact the team with any clarification. I like MultiVAC, don't get me wrong, but it makes me hesitant to add more to my bag. I'm talking about the tweet. Okay, whatever. He's agreeing with you, and he's saying people type English good. They usually have someone proofread. Yeah, a lot of things haven't been proofread. That's still no excuse though. Literally hires anyone from Discord. They'll do a better job at being transparent. That's a valid point. B. This one, and then the last one. Anyway, Sean ever holds an AMA in Discord? I know MultiVAC is really focused. TG Discord. The sheer mass of developers coming from Phantom and One is pretty insane. Hopefully can get some sort to bridge one day. So yes, the bridge has been worked on, the relay chain. I get this, guys. And I'm just surprised, shocked when Sean tweeted, yeah, this, you know what, the communication needs to be worked on. The communication really needs to be worked on. And all these questions don't have any answer. And you're still asking, what do you want? Like, excuse me? No. I second the suggestion. Telegram is great place for the AMA. Here. Telegram. Then Sean should at least hold his AMAs in a format that actual investors can access. It's not really an AMA though. The questions were all rehearsed and written beforehand. He's talking about the previous AMA that was done. Yes, I did cover it. I did create a video on that, right? So maybe check it out. Saying it's rehearsed. Yeah, it makes sense. It was rehearsed. It wasn't live. Whether everything is accurate, they just keep providing an answer. You give them all the questions. They took the answer. They had to think over and whatever, right? It wasn't a live AMA or whatever. People fear that English is a barrier. They can speak English, but you can have translators, man. I've seen scam projects bring translators. Stay tuned for that. I'm about to talk about the my Discord experience, where I actually paid a month to get involved in a Discord channel just to see what's going on. And every single thing projects listed were like pump and dumps and scam and rug pulls. So you're paying monthly to get involved with rug pulls. Dude, wowzer. Anyways, that's another topic. But check this out, right? All true. Yet again, just for positive optics alone, it would be much better if Sean would use an AMA format. Whatever. Last. You mean the Reds? At least didn't mention the message. Do you think this is a good one? Bad English skills. Basically telling everyone to think outside the box and how MultiVAC will have a use case beyond normal scope of what other L1 projects are providing. Bag holding 3.5 million MTV, by the way. We'll see what the roadmap looks like this week. He's waiting for roadmap. This dude holds bigger. 3.5, 3.3 mil is not a joke. How many of you hold that? It's a tiny decent whale there, right there. And then another. I sold my 2.5 mil. Sorry guys, I lost all faith. I hope this pumps for all you holders. That doesn't bother me. I'm still in. I told you before. I'm bullish on MTV only if they deliver and come out straight. And I also said, I need to see how things turn out. And then I will provide and change my views according to that. So far, I don't know what to say. And unfortunately, we are hitting a bear market. And now, instead of like all this fancy meme word, meme works, the hype kind of rocket and all the kind of shit works. But if there's nothing tangible, if there's nothing to back it up, it's gonna fall. You get the point? I've seen that happen. It's just like it's not sustainable. Just like pump and dump. An influencer comes out and talks about it, and then everybody forgets about it. Again, after a few months, comes and talks about it, goes up. You get the point? It's not good. So I want take all these people's feedback. Sean, MTV team, MultiVAC. I don't know whoever is in the team. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm only betting on Amateur Rusty just because the team is, I don't know if you want to call it doxed, but so-called doxed because they've worked on several protocols on Harmony One. However, the multi-swap, the MTV swap I was talking about, the pre-launch previously, it's maybe it's owned by the same team. Just like I feel like they have their own NFTs, own swaps, own stablecoins, own bridges, but nobody knows who's working behind what. So let's see. If you don't want to dox, I get it. You're scared of threats and all right, no problem. People have their own choice. But how would you expect somebody to believe in a project which is a decent micro cap, and with no proper team or roadmap? It's just so difficult. And also on top, you're just putting fancy words out there on Twitter, expecting an awesome response, but you don't understand the Twitter language or how brutal it can be. And instead of taking real opinions and feedback from the tweets and stuff, I don't know, where did you come up with collected opinions from many people? Which are the many people are you talking about? How about we actually do an AMA? How about that? You do an AMA live. You don't have. It doesn't have to. I'm not doing any AMAs. All right. I'm not bringing nobody in my channel right now. Not happening. Maybe when I have an Unapologetic show. Maybe down the road. But anyways, guys, fix this. I'm supporting it since the beginning, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like sell my soul to MTV and try to get every suckers in it, pump and dump just to save my bag. Not happening. All right, guys. So yeah, if you believe in MTV, guys, as an investor, stick around, do some more research. I will, like I said, I'm here to provide this one. This comment makes sense. This is not our job as investors. It's your job to innovate. Have a page explaining who is on your team. Stop with the death threat nonsense. Your job as a blockchain is not to imagine if Steve Jobs asked people what they wanted. Faster come but no drive. Language barrier, bro. Keep that in mind. But that's an excuse. Yeah, there you go. Not an excuse. And valid points here, no doubt. I said that. Somebody has to say it. Somebody has to say it. So anyways, guys, take it easy. Don't get wrecked. MultiVAC, don't disappoint me. I'm looking at you. And also Amateurasi. They will decide how I act with my bags. But I'm still holding. Bear market is the worst time to sell something unless you're very desperate and you need your cash, like emergency and all that. That's nasty. This is a time you accumulate the best coins which has potential in the future. That can take a year, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. Things change in crypto real quick. So let's see what happens, okay? So take it easy. Share this with everybody. Spread good stuff. All right? Tell the truth as it is. I'll see you in the next video.